All right, happy Monday, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. We've got a 7-game MLB slate on tap for today. A little smaller slate, but I do like some spots here. Recap from Sunday. God, I hate Sundays in the MLB. They're terrible. 0-4. We had the Nats team total over 3.5. They scored 1. We have the over 9. That didn't hit. We had the White Sox first 5. This was looking good. They had runners on base every inning and just could not get them in. It was very frustrating. And we had Carlos Santana over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Streak comes to an end. He did get on base, but they pinch ran for him. So that was unlucky. All right, so let's talk about this slate. Knock this out. Real quick video today. But I do have 4 plays that I really like today. I do see some value on this small slate today. So first game on the card is going to be the Rockies and the Marlins. Jermaine Marquez going up against Max Meyer. I want to get behind the Marlins here, but I'm not willing to pay this price. They just haven't scored runs. We saw it in that Giants series. They averaged 1 run a game in that series. So going up against Marquez, who is just an absolute earned run machine. He has almost a 10 ERA on the road. Max Meyer, almost 3.5 ERA and 6 home starts. I think he mows them down today. They're really bad against the slider. This dude's slider is so good, but he's been getting banged up lately. So I don't want to dump a bunch into this. This could be the day the Rockies actually get a win. So it's a fade for me, but I would lean Marlins in this one. I like the over 8. It just instinctively, I want to take the over. I think the Rockies score. I think Rockies first 5 over 1.5 at -115 is an option. But again, do I want to trust 2 teams that they're just bad? So those would be my only plays. It's Marlins money line, the over, or Rockies first 5 over 1.5. Next game is going to be Milwaukee and the Reds. The Brew Crew. Didn't expect them to win yesterday. They were aided by 2 errors by the Phillies. So they got 2 unearned runs. Final score was 4-2. So Phillies came out hot early, put up 1 in the first, 1 in the second, and then didn't score the rest of the game. It's absolutely wild. No Bryce Harper until tomorrow, obviously, because the Phillies are off. But, man, Harper coming back tomorrow should be huge for this team because they are on quite a skid. But this Brew Crew, they are 8-2 in their last 10. They've won 7 straight, taking on the Reds, who they have absolutely dominated and owned. Brady Singer on the mound for the Reds, Aaron Savali. For the Brewers, I like the over. My only problem is these are 2 teams that are about 60% to the under. We do have the wind slightly blowing in, but home runs are going to be up. It's going to be a beautiful day weather-wise. It's going to be 78 degrees with a 2-mile-an-hour blowing in. I think this drops to 9. You can still get a 9 at a really reasonable rate on FanDuel right now. I do like the over. Singer has not looked good. He hasn't been able to strike anybody out. He's got a 14% strikeout rate to lefties and a 9% to righties. So they're going to be putting the ball in play. I don't know if Christian Yelich is going to play. He did get hit by a pitch yesterday, left the game. That is obviously pretty impactful here, because it is pretty easy to hit it out to right or left field. But I like runs in this game. Savali's just not a dude I can get behind personally. That said, he's pitched really well against these Reds. So this is one where the line seems wrong, right? It's suspiciously wrong. You've got the Reds team that have lost 2 straight. They look terrible in that Cubs series. They don't score a ton of runs at home historically. So it's a really weird line. It's one where it makes me want to take the Reds. This feels trappy. Like, take the Brewers at plus money. They're on this winning streak. It's over 9 or the Reds is the way I would go in this one. Like I said, it's a fishy line. It's one I'm trusting. The books are smarter than the rest of us. Next game is going to be the Angels and the Red Sox. Dick Fitz on the bump going up against Tyler Anderson. Anderson, it's weird. Last year, he was great on the road, and he was terrible at home. Bit of an inverse this year. He's got almost a 5 ERA on the road. Richard Fitz has only got 1 home start. He's got a 4.5 ERA. Giving up a 500 average to lefties, but he hasn't given up a hit to righties. That said, we're not talking about a ton of innings. He's got 20 innings under his belt. Pay this price for the Red Sox. It's a little steep. This is another one where I do like runs, but don't want to pay 9.5. So this is one, if it drops down to 9, I'd probably go for it. terms of the weather, it's going to be 69 degrees, and we got the wind blowing out in Fenway. So that should lead to some runs. I think the Bo Sox probably get the job done, but you are getting value to take this Angel squad. Just don't know if I trust Tyler Anderson here. Next game is going to be the Tigers and the White Sox. We got Jack Flaherty going up against Jonathan Cannon. Cannon at home has been really good. 3 starts, 1.17 ERA. But Flaherty is starting to rebound. He looked excellent in his last outing. I think he only gave up like 2 hits, K'd a bunch of guys. He has been looking much, much better. So I do like the Tigers to come in here and just absolutely dominate today. They should be able to get to Cannon. Pitch mix doesn't look great for him. One of the pitches he really relies on is a plus changeup, and the Tigers are hitting the changeup really well. They hit the fastball well. They hit the slider well. So really, I think the only thing Cannon can find some success with today is going to be his cutter. Yeah, I think Flaherty mows them down today. So give me the Tigers, and we're going to play them a couple of different ways today. But I do like the run line at -125. I think there's definitely some value taking them on the run line today. White Sox bullpen, still pretty bad. I like this Tigers bullpen. When it comes down to it, they have some really nice arms on the back end there. So give me the Tigers. They did win their last game. On the road, they're 18-13. At home, the White Sox are 12-15. So if you are going to take the White Sox, it is on the home front. So this is one, but I just can't get behind them. It's going to be 82 degrees, really nice day. It's going to be a 10-mile-an-hour wind, basically blowing from right to left. So home runs are going to be up. We've got an over-under of 8. I wouldn't mind touching the over as well. Looks like it's jumped to 8.5, but if you can get it at 8, I wouldn't mind that. But I think Flaherty's going to have a good day, so we're going to ride the Tigers today. All right, San Diego, San Francisco. Stephen Kolek going up against Logan Webb. We got an over-under of 7 that just feels wrong. It's going to be 61 degrees, and we are going to have a 10-mile-an-hour wind blowing out. Now, Oracle Park, they do a good job of blockading the wind. So the wind is almost irrelevant. It's going to be, on the warmer side for what we've seen lately. But 7 feels really light. I mean, Kolek's last start was just maybe it wasn't. It was either his last start or start before against the Marlins. It was an absolute disaster. That was a disaster class where he got just smoked right away. They put up 5 on him in the first inning, I believe. Yeah. This is one, you're getting a lot of value to take the Padres at +150. I can't jump behind the Giants at -180. I know Logan Webb at home has been really, really good. He's got a 1.39 ERA. That said, he got smacked around in his last home outing. This ERA was like 0.69, and he got smacked around pretty good. But historically, he's pitched very good against the Padres at home. Padres are 6-4 in their last 10. Giants are 4-6. A little bit of run struggles here for both teams. Last 3 games, the Giants are averaging 2 runs a game. Padres are averaging 3. This is a divisional game. They're a little bit different. You get the Padres in a divisional matchup at this size, it's a lean towards the Padres. You got to take a stab at it, even if it doesn't hit. I do like the over 7 as well as a play here. All right, next game is going to be the Twins and the A's. Joe Ryan going up against Luis Severino. So Severino at home has not been good. He's got a 6.20 ERA and 7 home starts. Joe Ryan, 2.31 ERA and 6 away starts. Going to be 85 degrees with a 10-mile-an-hour wind. Going to be slightly blowing out. Now, this is a small park, so there could be some fireworks here. Only thing that scares me with Ryan is he has given up the long ball. So he's averaging about 1.14 home runs per 9. Severino is at about a half a home run. Ryan is a fly ball pitcher. Not a great park to be a fly ball pitcher, but his splits look really good. I think he's going to K the crap out of this team today. He's striking out righties at a 40% clip, lefties at a 24% clip. Severino's strikeout stuff is way down. He's only striking out lefties 15% of the time. Righties about 18. Hard hit percentage is up. Struggling runners in scoring position, giving up a 275 average. So this is Twins up for me. Wouldn't mind taking them on the run line, but I kind of like the over too, just with the home run potential, but not going to pull the trigger on that one. Yeah, so we're going to take the Twins in a little parlay here. All right, and then last game on this card is going to be the Mets and the Dodgers. Paul Blackburn is going to be making his 2025 debut. Now, you go back to last season with Blackburn, it was rough, real rough. Like 5 of his 6 starts, he gave up 3 or more earned runs. So I expect the same today. Blackburn, kind of an all or nothing guy. He's going to throw a gem or he's going to get shelled. I don't think this Dodgers team is the team you want to face right out of the gate, but it is what it is. I think we're going to see very similar to what the Dodgers did in the first 2 games against the Yankees. They had the loss yesterday on Sunday Night Baseball. You typically don't back a team who's playing on Sunday Night Baseball, but extenuating circumstances. I do like the Dodgers here. It's a pretty heavy price. There is some value on taking the Mets, but I love the over. I think Dustin May should get hit up. Paul Blackburn will get hit up. So give me the over 9 in this one. We do have the wind blowing out. It's going to be 67 degrees, so a little on the cooler side. I think that's why we're seeing 9. Yeah, I love runs here. They should be able to get to Blackburn. He doesn't throw anything devastating. He's not a huge K guy. Dustin May's looked good, but he's got a 3 ERA at home. Feel like he's due for maybe a little bit of a slip-up game. He's had 2 pretty good games, but he gives up a lot of hits. He lives on the edge. He's given up almost a 300 average to righties, 224 to lefties. So there should be plenty of runs in this game. So give me the over 9 as the best bet. All right, let's talk about how we're playing this card today. We're going to take the Tigers on the run line, -1.5 at -125 on DraftKings. We're going to take the Tigers to win. Flaherty to get a walk. In his last 20 games, he has had at least 1 walk in 19 of his last 20 games, so fairly safe hit right there. And we're going to take Jonathan Cannon to give up 3 hits. I would hope he gives up 3 hits. Pair those together, you get plus money. So that's kind of how we're eating that -200 plus juice and bringing it down to more of a plus 100 play. And then Mets and the Dodgers, over 9. And then we're going to take the Twins and the Dodgers, pair them up together, and you get plus 159. So that is how we are playing this card today. I see some opportunities here today, but we'll see. It's a Monday, but thank God it's not Sunday. So appreciate you guys tuning into the channel, and I will catch you in tomorrow's video.